Hey guys, it's Willow. I am here today to talk about collector score and what is collector score, what does it mean, and how does it help you through the game. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And as you can see, I have the help of all of my accounts here. We have Willow joined by all 5 of my alternate accounts. That's right, I said 5. Introducing Willow 6. So she is not yet in active gameplay, but I wanted you to get a chance to see her. She has been created. She will be seeing active gameplay most likely this summer, where I will be starting her from beginning of the game and progressing through. So I look forward to sharing that with you. But today I want to talk about this right up here, collector score. So let's go ahead and look here on the screen. What is collector score? So collector scoreboard here, your leaderboards in your game server have been designed to show a progressive game based on different levels that you move up to as you advance through the game. So when you first load into the game for your very first time, just like Willow 6, you get 1 pet, and that starts you off on your collect all pets journey at collector score 0.0. And your first task in the game, as you all know, is to discover all 240 pets, which allows you to open the rebirth cave and start your first rebirth. Now from there, it's going to take you to the next level, which is obtaining a pet score of 1000. So the reason I have all of the Willows in here for you today is so that you can see what this visually looks like in a game server when you're playing with others who are at all different stages of the game. So let's run through all of these levels real quick. 0.2 would be to obtain a shiny score of 100. And what happens then? You unlock the grotto. 0.3 is to obtain a pet score of 10,000. Well, why is that important? Because when you achieve 10,000 pet score, you unlock the back area of the rebirth cave. So you can see here that these collector scores, these progressive levels, are actually guides for you to help you to know what to work on as you're moving through the game. If you take note of this chart or screenshot it or write it down, this is going to help you as you advance through the game. It's going to basically guide you and tell you what you should be working on. Collector score 0.4, obtain a shiny score of 50,000. 0.5 is when you start to get into your metallics. So this would be mid-game. So you need to obtain a metallic score of 300. This would be after you have gotten your 100 metallics and you're in the mine, okay? So just trying to help you to kind of visualize where your progress would be at once you reach 0.5. 0.6, now we're getting into giants, okay? So we're getting closer to endgame. So 0.6 is going to be obtain a giant score of 250. Now let me break that down for you. That is a giant score, not unique giants, okay? Not individual, non-repeating giants. So all that means is you need to achieve a giant score of 250. Okay, that could be any giants because commons are worth 1 point, uncommons are worth 2 points, rares are worth 3 points, so on and so forth. So you just need to collectively get a giant score of 250. From there you move on to 0.7, which is discover all 1200 metallic pets. So let's look over here now. You can see that Willow 5 is at 251 out of 300 metallics. So in 49 more metallics, she will advance to 0.6. 0.6 is the collector score where you need to get 250 giant score. As you can see here, Willow 4 is at 174 giant score out of 250. From there you advance to 0.7. 0.7 is where you need your 1200 metallics. As you can see, Willow 3 is at 1186, so she is very close to moving to collector score 0.8, which is where Willow 2 is. She needs to find 240 unique giants, so that means that they cannot be repeats. She needs to find all individual 240 giants. She is at 198 out of 240. And then the final stage at this time is 0.9, which is discovering all 240 unique shiny giants. All right, so that again, that would be non-repeating 240 shiny giants, which is where Willow is. So now that you know the levels and how the progression works, I want to show you that it does look different on iPad or tablet and also on a PC or laptop. So first here on my screen now is how you will see it in a PC or laptop environment. You can take the leaderboard completely away. This also works by hitting your tab key on your keyboard. You can also change it to the default leaderboard, which is how you will see it on mobile and on tablet or iPad. Now, the only difference between tablet and a phone is that on the phone, when you hit the leaderboard, it takes up your full screen. Obviously, it's a smaller screen. That's really the only difference. Visually, it's still going to look the same as you see here, this kind of gray and white view. On a tablet, it's going to be tucked up in the corner as you see it now. And then again, here you have the ability on PC or laptop to change this view. And I have to say that I prefer this view that's offered here on laptop or PC. And the reason is because it makes it much clearer as to what the collector score levels are and what you're supposed to be achieving because of these little symbols here on the right side. So you see, like here is the sign for metallics, here's the sign for giants, finding unique giants, or new giants, that's what the little magnifying glass symbolizes. And then finding new or unique shiny giants. So this really is a nice view, and it's much better than what you see on a tablet or phone because it doesn't show you these symbols. So if you're a new player coming into the game and you don't know these levels ahead of time, it's not really going to be helping you to advance through the game progressively because you don't know what these numbers mean. So that's really why I wanted to make this video and hope that it reaches some of you out there who maybe are just starting your Collect All Pets journey and are kind of going, what does this leaderboard mean to me? How is it supposed to help me? Now, in addition to that, we have leaderboards all throughout this opening area here and other parts of the map. These leaderboards are pre-update. They have existed here basically since the start of the game, and these statistics are based off of many different things that you'll find, like top gold, shiny score, damage is down there in the meadow, pet score. But when we received the update that gave us this new style of leaderboard, we also received this right here, collector score leaderboard. And on here, you will see that it is grouped by everyone who has completed the shiny giants. They are all listed here in no particular order that I am aware of. Okay, then next are the people who are still working on finding their shiny giants. Then we have players who are working on finding their giants. players that are working on finding their metallics, so on and so forth. And this leaderboard goes up to 1,000. Okay, so now I kind of want to run through the map here and show you what I mean by this being a progressive tool that's going to help you to know what you're supposed to be working on as you're moving through the game. So here with Willow 6, she just is a new player, just starting the game, coming in. She clicks the egg, she gets her first pet here, which is a white cat, and now she's like, what do I do next? So here on the leaderboard, it shows you 1 out of 240. So her goal is to move through the meadow, forest, desert, so on and so forth, and get her 240 new or unique pets. So moving on to Willow 5, who I'm sure a lot of you have been following her journey. I have an entire playlist devoted just to Willow 5 now, so that her videos are easy for you to find. So I'll link that for you at the top if you'd like to go back and watch. Her series started from her getting her first metallic all the way up through getting here to the mine and preparing to mine for giants. So right now, if you look at the collector score leaderboard over here, you'll see that Willow 5 is at 251 metallics out of 300. So she is not yet mining for giants. You see here, her focus is getting 300 metallics, just like it shows you on the leaderboard. So right now she is generating commons, and the reason you see her mining is strictly to get stones from mining the egg. So she's still working on her strike luck, her giant luck, her mine speed, her metallic luck. She is working on all of those things. She is preparing to mine for giants, but she's not there yet. Now that brings us to Willow 4, who is at 0.6, the next level above 5. So she has more than 300 metallics, which I will let you know she has 875 metallics, okay? But that's not her focus right now, even though she is going for metallics. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's generating rares, she's trying to fill them in. But as far as your collector scores going, to advance to the next level, her goal is to be getting 250 giant score. So she's getting there slowly but surely, 174 out of 250. And with 4, she has all of her common titaniums. She has almost all of her uncommon titaniums. And right now I have her working on rares, rare metallics. So she's trying to fill in some more uncommon giants at this time. And that is what she is working on. So now we're going to go find Willow 3. She is here generating and hatching legendary eggs. So with her collector score level 0.7, her goal is to get 1,200 metallics. You can see she's very close here with 1,186. She needs one more epic metallic, and then all the rest are legendary. So I have her working on legendaries in the hopes that within a week, she will be able to focus on hitting the legendary egg in the mine and try to get a full legendary team next 2 times weekend. So that would be 1 weekend from this time of filming. So I oftentimes will think about my alt accounts and give them a game plan for a week or 2 in advance and set some goals for them. So her goal now is to hopefully get as many legendary titaniums and then to mine the legendary egg next weekend. Willow 2 is doing very well. She is making a lot of progress. She recently finished her 1,200 metallics. So you can see that because she finished them, she moved up to collector score 0.8. So her goal now is to find 240 new or unique giants. So keep in mind, she has all of her metallics. All right, so right now she's just giant focused. She has all of her common giants, all of the uncommon. She needs 5 rares, 10 epics, and then she'll need to fill in some more legendary. Right now she has a full team of prodigious with some shinies, lower rarity shinies mixed in. She does not have any ascended or mythical giants. You can see she's working with the prodigious axe right now. So she's actually, I have her stone focused right now, so even though she's hitting the epic egg and she's getting an occasional epic giant, I actually have her on a stone profile in the lab because I want her to get the ascended axe and try to get an ascended team. And then from there we'll move on to thinking about moving up to the mythical egg. All right, and then finally we come to Willow herself, who has completed collector score 0.9 and found all of the 240 shiny giants. That was probably maybe like 4 weeks or so ago, maybe even longer now, that she completed that. So I've just been working on upgrades. I recently maxed mining speed. I got that to 1.5 per second. And my mining speed is actually 2 per second when you pair it up with the top tier of the lab. So with this right here, it makes my mining speed 2 per second. So right now I am working on strikes. I'm working on double and triple strikes because they are going to help me to get stones faster. So depending on if we hear any news of an update, I most likely will just continue to max the strikes and then finish with giant luck. All right, guys, so that is it for this video. I wanted to keep it just very collector score focused so that you can quickly reference this video if you need to. I hope that you found it helpful. I hope if we're joined by any newer players that you find this information useful. So thank you all for being a part of my community and for watching me here on my channel. I appreciate you all very much. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all in the next video.